Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Salvage G1, coming at you for a Transformers Transformation Review thingy. Yes, indeedy. And as per the title page, I'm going to be doing Generation 1 Metroplex. And yes, this has the Toy Hacks repo labels on it. I fucking love this guy. And the Toy Hacks repo labels just make it fucking awesome. And he comes with Scamper, Slammer, and 6 Gun, yes. So we'll just get into it. Some BG, not enough to do any harm. Vigilance is the foundation on which the victories are built. That's his motto. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. He's an Autobot, obviously, and his function is battle station. Startingly versatile, staggeringly strong, the Autobot's last line of defense, a mighty instrument of titanic destruction, destructive force, extremely modest about his achievements, behest, berates himself for not doing more. In robot mode, can lift 70,000 tons. That's a lot. His shoulders are shoulder-mounted twin energy, high energy maser cannons, an omnidirectional receiving transmitter antenna. In city mode, has helped a helipad and fully equipped repair bays that can handle 4 vehicles at once. Left rear tower transforms into a tank. Slammer, who is rocket-propelled mortar cannon. Scamper is a sports car with side-mounted electro blasters. Transforms into robot mode, uses high-energy particle beam pistol. 6 Gun is a small robot that has iron pulse rifles for arms, twin surface-to-air guided missile launchers on his back. Accessoline pistol. Battle station mode uses all these weapons in twin disruptor rays, laser lances, powerful antimatter projectors. So he's armed to fuck, this guy. So yes. So join me after the break, and you'll see past me doing the review. Well, thanks, future me. He gets all the easy parts of this review, doesn't he? I heard that. Anyway, so as you can see, we've got Metroplex in his battle station mode, yes, and we've got 6 Gun there. We've got no, it's not Scamper, that's Slammer. There we are. Have to think for a second then. Yes. First of all, the reason why he's in this mode first is because the city mode and the robot mode are fucking amazing. This mode, yeah, it's okay, but you know, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But we'll first take a look at his component parts. So we've got, like I say, Scamper. Well, I'll look at Scamper first. And you can see on the side there we've got MSF1, which I think is Metroplex Security Force number 1. You can see I've painted in the wheels, but not very well, because this is the upgrade set from Toy Hacks, because Metroplex originally, this guy's all black, just with the Autobot symbol. He's all black, and yes, I do have one of his arms. Let me see if I can find it. It's over here somewhere. Here it is, but it's broken. So I don't know if you can see that, if it's going to come out. There we are. It's broken. And these would fit on the top like that. And you'd have like two guns on there. Yes, so if anybody out there in Internet Land has 2 of these, they're willing to buy, trade, or donate to me. My email address will appear on the bottom here, and we'll do a deal. We'll sort something out. So yeah, so I'll show you that. I'm pointing that out. So yeah, so this guy doesn't have any arms, but I think the car looks better without the guns on the top. It's a really nice looking car, and it really does need the upgrade kit. If you're on the fence about it, although that's not in very well, if you're on the fence about getting the upgrade kit, I would just get it, because it is just amazing. Like I say, this vehicle mode does roll. Let's move everything out of the way for the moment. Just move this up, put the camera down. There we go. He does roll quite nicely, actually. You know, it's got plastic wheels. It'd be nice if these were rubber. And to transform him, you would just flip that up, and you're done basically. Let's have a look at his face there. He's got a really nice, cool little face. Like I said, the arms here, that's it. It should be this side. Would just plug into these little holes there, but unfortunately this one is broken, so he would look kind of like that, but with two arms. So yeah, and the articulation is you twist the arms around. That's it. So unfortunately, Scamper here has no arms, bless him. But like I say, he's got all these repo parts on there. I've got to show you on the back. He's got, you know, Scamper number plate. It's very Back to the Future at the back there. I like I'm putting back into his... Oh, no, it's come off. You can tell I'm doing this on camera. There we are. It just transformed him back to vehicle mode. And it's a really cool vehicle. I really do love it. You need all these extra lights because it's just solid black apart from the Autobot badge. But yeah, he's really cool. I do like Scamper. I just wish he transformed better, like incorporating his arms somewhere. Like, I mean, it's not as if like they don't have space under here. You could fold the arms in and then fold them out that way, you know. But you know, it is what it is. It's a nice little addition to this set as well. So we've got him. We'll just put him over there. We'll take a look at Slammer. We've got MSF2. Now this guy has no details on him whatsoever, and I didn't get this sticker on quite as well as I'd liked. I don't think I can fix it. It's been like 2 years since I've had this, since I did this. Not sure if I can fix it. Might be able to. Bit of glue on there, might be able to sort it. No, I can't fix it for now. Oh, can I? Sorry. There we are. It's a bit bare, but not that much better, to be honest. I'll glue it down. I might even paint it actually. But anyway, you get these so chrome barrel bits. You do get tank treads, but I put them on there. You got some nice tail lights at the back. You got some like an Autobot badge for the turret, and then you've got the two sort of hatches there, and then you've got some headlights at the front. And there he is. He's pretty cool, especially with his upgrade set on, especially when he comes city mode. We'll get onto that in a minute. Doesn't do anything in this mode. His gun doesn't, just barely moves left and right. One thing I will point out, actually, this is the OG set. This is the original G1 one. Now, the Encore edition that came out, they added an extra peg there, which you could peg into city mode. But, because there's definitely room there. Maybe that was on the Japanese one back in the day, I'm not sure why they took it off there, because there's definitely a cavity there to put it, but there you go. And it doesn't look as well that originally they may have intended to this guy be some kind of transformer akin to Scamper there, because you've got these that kind of look like legs, you know? I mean, they could have folded out his arms, pulled a head over, you know? But, you know, because you can tell by these, they definitely look like legs, don't they? So, yeah, so we'll just put that back on there just for now. And that's him. He's got no wheels. He doesn't roll, so you just have to slide him around. So we'll put him over there. Next thing we'll take a look at is Six Gun. Now, I've got enough... Oh, wait a minute. I'll have to zoom this out. He's quite tall, this fella. Let's move Metroplex out of the way there. Yeah, so basically, Six Gun is made up of 6 guns. I am missing the gun for Six Gun, but he can hold Scamper's little gun, so I do have that. Yeah, he's made of 6 guns, and he can... And the communications tower. Zoom this out, see if I can get it zoomed out a bit more, because he's quite tall. Yeah, and to be fair, he... Without the upgrade kit, he looks very, very plain. So we'll just look at the head there. With the extra detail there, the blue eyes, the silver horns, and the silver highlighting on the guns behind him just picks it out. With these stickers in on the top here as well, they're pretty good. And these lights and an Autobot symbol. And he was lacking all his crotch plate, his belt buckle there, is what will become his feet and his knees. And then he's put Autobot symbols in there as well. And another good thing they did, added these stickers here, because if you look on the inside, they've actually got a fist on them, so that's pretty cool. So it looks like he's got a fist with a gun sticking on it out the end, which is really cool. And on this side, we'll just take this gun off. I like to keep it on there because I don't want to lose it if I ever get the arms. They added a little hole there as well, so you can put that in that side. So there we go. There's not a hole in this side, which is pretty good. So yeah, in terms of articulation then on this guy, his arms can rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. That's it. That is it. He is proper static, but he's pretty cool, especially when you've got all this extra repo label stuff on him from Toy Hacks. I'm not sponsored by Toy Hacks. I wish I was, but I'm not. It just looks really cool, especially with when you've got Metroplex all done up in robot mode, and you've got this guy stood next to him, all tooled up too. So it's pretty good. So on to the main event then. Here we have Metroplex in his battle station mode, and he looks armed to the teeth. You've got these big cannons on the front there, you've got the arm cannons there, and that's the little hole I was on about. You've got these cannons there, you've got these cannons as well, which move up and down. You've got like a bank of rockets there, then you've got this gun at the back, and he just looks like you won't want to mess with this thing, you know? I mean, you could have, you know, the Autobots. Let's bring in some of these protector bots as well, driving along with him, into battle, which is pretty cool. We'll look at these in a moment. They are there for a reason. But he's really cool. Really fucking cool. It does roll, sort of well, but it's on this plastic. It's on this glass table. It won't roll really well. Now there is a couple of variants for this guy. There is a rubber wheel version. These are the same wheels that are on Ultra Magnus actually. And the whole leg is chrome, but this guy isn't that. So yeah, he's really cool. I do like this diamond plate they've got going on down here as well, for the repo labels. It's really reflective. There we are, Toy Hacks. There we are. I keep calling them repo labels, but Toy Hacks. You can see the reflection of the gun in there, and you can see the diamond plate if it'll focus. There we are, which is really cool. I do like that. Yeah, so I mean, there's not a lot of play value in this mode as such. I mean, you can roll him around and he can shoot and blast, and he does have firing missiles, but they don't fire because they took the mechanism out. But yeah, you can imagine him rolling into battle and, going, and I suppose you can raise these up as well a little bit. But yeah, or you could take these off. You could take these off and put his fists on sort of backwards like that, and then put his guns on there like so. And I'm sure I did this at least once or twice during play back in the old 1980s. There we go. I mean, you could do that and have these like aerial bot runways. I've got some aerial bots here somewhere. Let's have a look. So we've got Fireflight, and we've got Air Raid. I mean, you could have runways. If you want to do it like that, you could, and you could have, and. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the thing is, your only limitation is your imagination, which I think is pretty cool. Like I say, with the guns on the back as well, just makes it look fucking cool, if I'm honest. So that's just a bit loose, that one. Look. Bit loose. But I mean, that's what you could do. I mean, yes, he's got his big fist hanging out of the back, but if you turn him inwards, they're not too bad. But yeah, so I mean, there's all different things you can do. So we'll take these off and put him back into his original configuration. And yes, this is a little dusty. It's been stood on a shelf for a fair while. And what is... Just a bit of sticker residue somehow on there, I didn't realise. Yeah, so yeah, you could do that. You could do that if you so wanted to. And you could rotate them out into battle. Pretty cool. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take him to city mode. So I'm just going to take the guns off, everything off. So I might as well just take everything off for now. It makes it easy to transform. So to transform, you push that one in. Now, here's an interesting thing. I don't know why they did this. One of these you push in like that. The other which you just take off. Now, I don't understand why that couldn't just plug in, because it's the same arm, effectively. But, you know, it is one of those things. It's another thing to get lost, isn't it? So we'll put that over there. And to transform him, you basically just... what are we doing first? Well, let's do his legs first. You raise him up, like so. Then you rotate his legs out. It's best to... I find it's best to do it this way. You rotate out, then out like that. And then you can... So it's a bit unwieldy to do. You can unlock this section... Oh, come on. Because I'm on camera, it won't do it now. There we are. And as you can see there, which is a really nice little touch for the repo labels, the toy hacks, is as he's transforming, people are falling to the deaths. It's quite fun. So I stuck that on there, which is quite fun. So yeah, so you rotate that like that. I just pull that down so to make it easier. And then you leave these out like that. Same for this side. And then what you do is you lay them down flat like that. So we're in kind of this kind of position. Then we rotate. I mean, you can position these any which way you like. Ooh, that's a bit nasty sounding. So I mean, you can. There's no rule really. I mean, you can have these any way you like, which is pretty cool. So we'll just keep them like that just for now. So we get this section and we rotate this whole bit round. Oh, come on. Well, what you move? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll rotate this bit around like that. He's very unwieldy, this guy, but he's a big dude. So there we are. So we do that. Then, as you saw in me ham-fisted attempt to transform it, we turn this round, rotate this round to the back like that, and then there's a button just here. It's all dusty. I do apologise. There's a button right there which pops his head up like that, which enables you to freeze this up to rotate this round like that, and we'll pop his head back in. Now mine doesn't. There we are. Doesn't want to do it unless you press the button in, so it won't push. It's supposed to push down, but you push the button in, and then you can push it in like that. And then we get this arm, rotate this one up like that. So we're into this position. So we're rotating round. I like to close this up because he's in city mode and not battle station mode. And then we get this section, and then we rotate this all down like that. Then we get Six Gun, who is here, and we just basically disassemble him. Now, I don't put Six Guns on Metroplex because I've got the guns there as well. I mean, I managed to source... Well, basically, a lot of the parts I had from when I was a kid, I still had. There's like a couple of bits here and there, and as you can see, I'm still missing the arms and Six Gun's gun. But a lot of the parts I had over the years, and I was given a load of parts, as well as buying like the odd few here and there. So I thought, well, you know what, I've got enough to make Six Gun and tool him up, so that's what I did. Oh, so I'm talking away there. So he disconnects him, and you're left with these parts like that. So what you do is you take this section, there's a big section there, and that just fits on his head like that, and we get and you got these two ports there, and they just fit into these slots at the back here. So we just slot them in like that, and then that becomes a communications tower for the runway, which is pretty cool. Now we get this section. Now what I like to do is just rotate the gun round and place it in there like that, so then it doesn't get lost. Then you've got a little port there and a big port on the back, and this just fits on the back like that. And we get slammer here, and we just disconnect the gun, and then we reach underneath, pull out this tower, which is very reminiscent of Toho Tower in Japan. And then we get an extra tower block there, and we place that on the top. we might have to zoom this out so you can see what I'm doing. There we are. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is Metroplex in his city mode. And it's very, very cool indeed. Now, the only thing is, it's a shame that this doesn't fit where his hand goes, because that would have been a great tower there. But like I said, in Japan, in the reissue, they added an extra peg there, and that pegs in up there, which makes it look really cool. So what we'll do is we'll just balance that very precariously. Nope. We'll try again. Just straighten this up at the back, and then we position that like that. So there we go. There he is in city mode, and he is really fucking cool. I've always liked Metroplex ever since I got him back in 1986. Yes, this is not an OG. This is not my original one, because my original one had seen better days. We're going to take that off because it's going to fall off. My OG one had seen better days, and basically it had broken in half. And I got this out of a junker box at Auto Assembly for £1. And it's in fantastic condition. It's a little yellow here and there, but I don't mind that. I'm not too bothered about that. I mean, you know what I mean? So, it's perfect. It's absolutely fucking perfect. So, there he is in robot mode. In city mode, rather, should I say. And he's really fucking cool. He does have a couple of gimmicks in this mode. Well, one gimmick, really. You get Scamper there, and you got this track. And I like the fact that the Toy Hacks labels. I'm going to have to take this off the camera to show you all off the stand to show you all the details. Oh, dropping it all over there. We've got Go, like on Optimus Prime, which is pretty cool. So, one of the gimmicks is you've got a ramp in there, so you can drive up Scamper, reverse him up like that. And there's a little switch on the top here, which is now added extra repo labels. So all these city blocks, all these buildings, I'll get onto that in a second. So basically what you do is you pull this forward and he should come racing out. Like that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so we'll just take a look around the city then. So all these, you did get a few of these stickers back in the day, but you didn't get many. So we've got like a city block there, we've got some buildings there, some buildings there, some at the back, loads of on this communications tower, on this tower as well. And then we've got some more lights in here as well. And then we've got the repair bays going on. We've got some repair stickers going on there, some diagnostic equipment and things like that. And then we've got like a repair bay there as well. And then all of this as well, sub-level A. What does it say there? Checkpoint security. So you can imagine that that's like a subway going down, like a car park or something. Same for this one as well, sub-level A. And then we've got some more details, more of that diamond plate, and then we've got some more diagnostic equipment on this side, some more, scanners and stuff like that. Really fucking cool. The play pattern for this is fantastic. So, and as such, and because this was a, I have to zoom this right out, aren't I? Because this is Scramble City. Oh, something just fell down. I wonder what that was. Oh no, these posts fucking late today at 4 o'clock. Yeah, so what you can do is you can have, so we'll put him up there like that, and then we'll get some of the protector bots. So we've got first aid. These need some repo labels. We've got first aid, and we can put like that. We'll raise his bonnet open like that, and we'll put in one of the repair bays there, like that. And then we can have first aid transformed up in robot mode. Like so. And he can stand there and look like he's been fixed. And then we can put, I do need another blades because he's a bit broken, bless him. You can put him on the helicopter pad at the top there, which is pretty cool. Then we've got Groove, and he can sit on one of the sides there like that. And also as well, I mean, again, this is entirely up to what you do. You can get a aerial bot, you can like fold in the wings, you can rotate that up like that, and you can put him in the repair bay as well, like that, being repaired. So, you've got like a city thing going on there. And then, and as well, You can get your, again, I need another hotspot. This has seen better days. It's all faded back here, look. But he's in good condition. Otherwise, he's in good condition. So you can transform this guy up into his base mode. And so you transform him up like this. And then you put him into this configuration. Thus, put that up like that. Now, you've got these big pegs here on the bottom. Now, these will fit into this hole here. So what you do is you get that, and then you marry them both up, like that. And so it adds to the city, which is pretty cool. And then we can get Silverbolt, which I should have had ready. I do have his ramp, but I don't know where it is. So, well, what we'll do is we'll just transform him back into vehicle mode. Thus, does he fit in there? I'm pushing it all over the place. There we are. Does the gimmick work with this bad? Yes, he does fit in there. Now, does the gimmick work with him? Do you know what? I've probably tried it back in the day, but I can't remember. No. He's just too big. There we are. He pushes him out a little bit. So we'll put him in this repair bay there, like that. And then we'll put Scamper back up there. Then we'll get Silverbolt and turn him into his base mode, like so, and like so. Yeah, I do have the ramp badge. Don't know where it is. I think it's upstairs in me under my computer desk in one of the drawers, because I've put all the accessories in one of the drawers. Now, he does have this. Now, for years, as a kid, I wondered what this was for. Now, it's not until like the internet came around is when you can do this. So basically, you get this section here, right? And you take this bit off, because these pop off for some reason, but they've got nowhere else to go. So you take that off. And this little slot there fits that quite nicely. Doesn't fit in 100%, but it fits there. And then you can put this back. Come on. Come on. There. And then adds his ramp mode as well. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I mean, you could put... The idea is you put it like that and you can fly off an aerial, but I've got bits everywhere because he's super massive now and it's really fucking cool. So you get like a big city going on there, and we've got, you know, things going on. I mean, you could put your world's smallest Transformers in there as well, but it's just an absolute thing of beauty. Like I say, you can put your mini-bots in there, but I think it was big. I think it was designed to work with the Scramble Cities, and I'll get onto that in a minute as well. Now, so we're going to take him to robot mode, but first we're going to just get rid of everything I got out. So that was, there we go. So I'll just move everything off out of the way. So yes, we're going to take him to robot mode now. So we just disconnect this. Yeah, man, this is a bit loose. We'll just take that off for now because it will fall off. And basically shut everything back up. So we'll focus on his legs first. So we'll just fold these back up. There we are. Rotate them back like that. And then we rotate these down. And then rotate those closed. And then we stand him up. And I'm going to have to get me thing out. There we are. So yeah, so this peg for the towers there, for some reason on mine, it just doesn't want to fit. I mean, it goes on, but then it's just super loose, like that. I might have to put a bit of clear nail varnish on that and sort that out. I will do a video about that. I keep meaning to. I've run out, actually. I need to go get some. But the place I used to get it from is no longer there. So But I guess, like I said before, the shittiest, nastiest stuff you can get is the best. So we rotate that round, we pull this down, rotate this up, rotate him. Ooh, that was a horrible click. And that one. Ooh. Oh. So then we come to this section at the back, press his head up as well. And then we rotate this back in. Thus, rotate his shoulder cannon in as well. You can't even see what I did there. So you get his, because he's so tall, this fella. So you get his rotation, his cannon, you can rotate that in like that. And then the piece de resistance. So we rotate that round, rotate his arm out like that, pull that down. Oh, come on, pull that down. There we are. Then we find the protrusion. There we go. Put that in like that. And there he is in robot mode, just about. We attach this back to his back, like that. Then we get his big, huge fists. We'll take a closer look at them. Big old fists. I mean, the biggest fists in G1, I think. Oh no, Fort Max has got bigger fists, hasn't he? And then we just connect these up like that. And then the piece de resistance, press the button at the back. And then let's zoom this back in a bit so we can see what I'm doing. There we are. Press the button at the back and boom. There he is, his face. Then you can rotate his ears up. And there is Metroplex in his fucking robot mode. And he is huge. He is massive. He's big, chunky robot. What robots should be. Big, chunky, huge bastard robot. And he's cool. Really do love him. And I do love I keep going on about it, but I really do love the colour they chose for the red in Metroplex. You know, the toy hacks. This sort of blood red just is so nicer than the red we got originally. And they carried these on as well. These are really cool. These little motifs and that. I didn't put that one in very well. And then we've got the stripe there with the Autobot badge. We've got like these vents, more diamond plate in there. And then his head. Oh, look at his head. It's fucking cool. I'm going to zoom this in. Look at his head there. That is cool. Get some right good poses. Yeah, I love this guy. I always have done. Ever since I was a wee nipper, I've always loved Metroplex. I'll tune myself there. Yeah, he's really cool. So we can tune him up in robot mode as well. I can find the guns. So we can give him his shoulder cannons. Like that. Where's his other one go? What? No, there it is. His other one can go in there. And then he gets his huge Mazer cannons, I believe. Well, if they're wrong, I'm sure future Tony will be able to tell me. Thanks. Yeah, and doesn't he look awesome tooled up? He looks fucking cool. Also, as well, you can bring out his little shoulder cannons as well. Just move that all the way like that. He can bring out his little shoulder cannons, and he can bring out his rocket launchers as well, or mortar shells, or whatever you want to call them. And if you want to stand him up in robot mode, you can do that. You know, and just looks cool. Just looks fucking cool. Yeah, I tend to sort of display him like that. So yeah. So in terms of articulation then. Everything out of the way. In terms of articulation, he can rotate his shoulders 360 degrees. He can rotate his wrists a little bit as well. But that's more for transformation because they're on a peg. I mean, I suppose you could take his arm off and reach up and you can go whoa-boosh like that. He does have a waist articulation, but that's more for transformation, and it's scary to do because there's horrible, nasty ratchets in there. Because this is the weakest part on these guys. They do tend to break, so I don't like manoeuvring it too much. His legs can... Oh yeah, that falls off. Just move that out of the way. His legs can move forward and move back, and he can do the Preceptor kick as well. So you can get some quite range of movement, and he can do the janky leg as well if you really wanted to. So yeah, he's a G1 figure. He don't have much articulation. I think he's got more than... I think he's about average, really. His legs can move, arms can move, waist can move. Let's get some to sort that peg out. But yeah, he is really fucking cool, and he's just a lovely thing. And I really, really want a Metro Titan, but I don't want to pay the prices for a Metro Titan. So I might just get another version of him and do some painting, and it is on the custom list. But yeah, so bring back in his little dudes. So we can bring his dudes in. I suppose you could, if you're running out of space, you could put Scamper in there, and he sits in there quite nicely. And then you can bring him out as well. And then he can transform to robot mode if he had his gun. He had his arms even. Oh, it's flapped open. And then we can get 6 gun. We'll just transform him real quickly, so you get there, and you put that out like that. And then that goes in there, becomes his leg. And we get his other leg. And this is definition of a parts former. You know, parts forming, oh no. Parts formers suck. They do when they don't. It depends what figure it is, I guess. And then there he is. There he is, and there's all of his dudes. There's all of his dudes. Let's zoom this. Let's push this guy back so I can get him into frame. Yeah, I love this guy. He's really cool. Oh, I forgot something. Whoa, I forgot something before I do that. Right, let's move these out of the way. And you take off his guns there, and that will not stay shut now. There we are. Pull these kneecaps off as well. Now, I never did this as a kid. I mean, it is in the instructions, but we never see it in the show. It's never seen in the comics. Oh, you know, that was hard work. Oh, no, I don't think I've snapped it, have I? No, I don't think so. No. Phew. So we'll just take these off. Oh. Right. And his leg's looking a little bit bare. We should have a sticker here. In the original G1 had a sticker there, but it's not too bad. So what happens now is you can get some scramble cities, and you can pull out the pegs, and you can connect. You know, oh, come on, why won't you go in there? You can connect them up. So there's one there. Let's give him an aerial bot for his other leg. So you can sort of mini-con him up if you like. Let's give him an aerial bot for his shoulder. I mean, I suppose you could extend those out like that and then put them in, because I've got the Scramble City connectors there. Put that in like that. And then we could give him a fist. Does that? No, that's not going to move. But we could give him his fist like that, and then... So I'm only using Defensor parts because that's the only ones I've got out. The others are in a bag. And then let's give him another aerial bot. Where did I put the other one? No, he's there, isn't he? Let's give him Inferno. No, this is first aid. There we go. Extend that out. Give him his other hand. Give him his other gun. Like that. And then you can tool him up like no one's business. There we go. How's that? You know. Now that's pretty fucking cool. But it's also ridiculous as well. It reminds me of one of those Power Ranger sets that they have like multiple different team members. There's like 10 of them, and they all fit together, and then it just becomes like the most ridiculous thing in the world. But you know, there it is. But yeah, we'll take them off because it does look a bit ridiculous. Actually, we'll take those off. There we go. Just put the guns and that back on. There we go. That's it, and then there we are. And then put his little dudes there. His little dude is there. Let's move him out so we can see it. His little dude's there, and his little dude's there. And there is Metroplex. You know, I just fucking fantastic. I just love this thing. I always have done. I think he's a cool figure, cool design, and yeah. So thank you for watching for nearly 40 minutes. Most appreciated. If you like what I do, why not like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Tell me I've got new videos out, which hopefully should be every week. But with work, it's not always easy. But I'll try and get them out as much as I can. Then, if you're in a position to help out the channel, why not consider donating to my Patreon? I've got some cool rewards over there. So, you know, and a big shout out to my Patreons as well. Thank you so much for supporting me all this time. It means so much. So thank you so much. And I will catch you very soon, hopefully, for a Star Trek review. I have neglected my Star Trek reviews. I do apologise. But I have got quite a backlog to get through, so bear with me. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.